Claude Anderson. His books are at powernomics.com. He says, within a nation that perceives itself as the world's greatest superpower, worldwide police force, and home for all immigrants seeking the so-called American dream, Black Americans are a forgotten people who remain an impoverished outgroup in an abandoned labor class. After nearly 500 years of institutionalized slavery, Jim Crow, is semi-slavery, public policies of benign neglect and political correctness, Blacks are consigned to the lowest level of this nation's ranking order of social acceptability. In this book, I try to answer the question of why, right? You didn't just hit the bottom rung by accident. This didn't just happen by coincidence. This wasn't just happenstance. This was all according to plan. He says, in coming to an understanding of the fixed position of Black America at the bottom of the well, we must first come to terms with what has changed and what has not changed in race matters, especially in urban areas, immigration, economics, and other aspects of policy in the United States. The internal strength of the country is connected to the fate of Blacks, a significant population group within the country. There are mutual benefits for mainstream society and Black Americans to fully understand the nature of the Black dilemma. Although race is an uncomfortable and almost taboo topic for those who truly want Black people to be a self-sufficient group within American society, race must be examined. But any examination must be based on an understanding of history and facts. In all my books, my goal has been to clarify the issue of race for the purpose of corrective action. That is also the case in this book, A Black History Reader. So it's very important to understand the difference between talking about racism versus just whining about racism. When you're whining about racism, you're just simply proposing what happened, and you're not talking about any solution. You're not talking about any way to move forward, any way to advance, any way to gain any sort of self-sustainability. That's what you do when you whine. And I can tell you, as a mathematician, there's never been a math problem I've run into where I could solve that problem by whining about it. Believe me, there were math problems I saw when I was in graduate school that made me want to cry, but I knew that crying about the problem wasn't going to be a solution. It might make me feel better temporarily, but it wasn't going to be a solution. And it's not as if I sat around crying about the problem, that someone would come along and solve the problem for me because I was crying about it. That wasn't how things worked when I was in graduate school. You had to come up with a solution. So whining about a problem doesn't solve it, but talking about it can help you gain insights.